we know that even if we are absent from the body, we're still present with the spirit. Amen?
Stanley Jackson, you're under arrest.
This ain't nothing but the devil.
I don't care what that judge says. You always gonna be my family. You know I ain't perfect, right?
Ain't nobody perfect in me.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We will always be here.
Here for what?
I don't know what I want to do.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another The Chi video if you're new. This is going to be my final predictions video for The Chi Season 3, Episode 10, titled A Couple, 2, 3. And this is the season finale. So if you're a fan of The Chi, if you love The Chi, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I upload videos on The Chi, you get them. Now, there's so many different things that could happen in The Chi Season 3, Episode 10. You know, this is the season finale, and that's crazy, man. That's crazy because it seems like this season just started. We started in, like, June. It started the same time as Yellowstone, like I said before. And if you guys haven't checked out Yellowstone, please go and check out Yellowstone. You know, it stars Kevin Costner, and it has some other big stars in it. And if you guys haven't checked that out, please go and check it out. I might even do a couple recaps and reviews on that show. Like I said before, the only reason why I don't do that is because it seems like nobody really does Yellowstone videos, but I guess that's a good thing. I guess I can be the first one to do it. I just don't know if those videos are gonna get a lot of support, but I appreciate you guys supporting me on the Chi videos and all these other videos. But let's talk about what I can predict from the final episode, the season finale. I got a lot of things to say, man. I got a lot of things to tell y'all. This is gonna be a lit episode. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be as explosive as episode 9 when it comes to like cliffhangers and stuff like that, but I predict that some crazy shit's gonna go down. Now, my predictions when it comes to Ronnie is basically that he's just gonna have his funeral. Everybody that cared for him is gonna be there. You know, Tracy's gonna be there. Jada will be there. Even Kevin will be there. And we all know Kevin never cared for Ronnie. But since he saved Kevin's sister, you know, Kevin likes him now. He has respect for him. And we also know Keisha's gonna be there because we seen Keisha in the trailer, and I predict that she's gonna be so broken up about this. You know, she's gonna be so upset that Ronnie got killed. I have a feeling she's gonna be one of the people that's the most upset in this situation. She literally got saved by this man. He risked his life to come down in that basement and save her. And if it wasn't for Ronnie, she would probably still be down there or she'd be dead because we know she was going to hang herself. So if it wasn't for Ronnie, man, she might not have been found and possibly could have been dead. And she knows this. She knows what Ronnie did for her and she's so grateful. So in this episode, best believe we're going to see her shed some tears and she's going to be talking about Ronnie a little bit. We know Ronnie killed Coogie and everything. We know he did some negative things, but they're going to be talking about the positive things Ronnie did in his life at his funeral. They're gonna probably talk about how he was in the military, how, you know, he took care of his grandma. Let me just give y'all a Ronnie impression for old time's sake. Keisha, is that you down there? Man, I almost just started cracking up while I was doing that, man. I can't do that and keep a serious face. Nah, but in all seriousness though, Ronnie is gonna get praised. Even though he's dead, he's still gonna get praised for what he did for Keisha. My prediction is that Keisha is gonna be the most hurt about this. There's no one really left that was cool with Ronnie like that. You know, Miss Ethel was gone, his family's gone. Jada is obviously gonna care, but she wasn't really close with Ronnie like she used to be. His death is gonna have a big impact on the community though. It looked like there was a lot of people at his funeral, so that's a good thing. And I'ma just tell y'all right now, Bakari, the dude who shot Ronnie, better not even show his face up in the funeral. If he shows his face in that funeral, he got some nerve. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now let's get to your boy, Emmett Washington. Now when it comes to Emmett, I think this dude is gonna get exposed, or he's gonna get caught, or he might just feel so guilty that he just tells Tiffany himself. But best believe in this episode, my prediction is that the truth will come out about him and Dom. Tiffany will find out, and Tiffany's gonna leave his ass. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I think Emmett might feel guilty enough to the point to where he tells her himself, because it looked like he was marrying her in the previews, and he's probably not gonna be able to go through with it. He's gonna stop the wedding as soon as they're getting ready to say I do, and he's gonna tell her. Or Darnell and Jada is gonna tell Tiffany, because they don't feel that it's right that Emmett's trying to marry Tiffany out of guilt. So to be honest, I think Jada and Darnell might crash the damn wedding and tell Tiffany the truth. Now, Dom was acting like she wasn't really stuck on Emmett and stuff like that, and when they screwed around, she was pretty much like, it is what it is, because Emmett was asking her like how she felt about it and everything, and she was letting Emmett know like, look dude, I'm not about to be stuck on you, I'm not about to be begging you to suck your dick and everything like that. And this dude Emmett was real live acting like he had feelings for Dom and like he wanted to smash her again or something. He was acting real salty that she wasn't really like down for him and having feelings for him. This dude was acting salty. That just told me right there that Emmett actually does have some type of feelings for Dom, and mixing business and pleasure together is never a good combination. This dude works with Dom, you know, they run this restaurant together. He should have never messed around with Dom. That was the biggest mistake. So I feel like in this episode, I predict that Emmett's life is gonna get blown up. You know, he's gonna have a bad season finale, in my opinion. I think he's gonna have a bad last episode. Now let's talk about Trig and Jake. We seen in the trailer, they're going up in the courthouse to see the judge. Trig is finally trying to bring Jake home with him where he belongs. And Amani is even back in this episode. If you guys remember episodes ago, she told Trig that she was gonna leave town because she has a past and she didn't want her being there to affect him getting Jake. But it seems like she's back. And I predict that Trig will get custody of Jake. I have a feeling that Jake will end up with Trig. That's my prediction. And whatever was in those documents with Douda, you know, it's gonna ruin his life. It's either gonna ruin his life or it's not going to affect him at all, because the campaign manager at Camille's office honestly might have been working for Douda. He might have planted that campaign manager in Camille's office as a spy. Camille's campaign manager could be in Douda's pocket. So I don't know how it's going to play out, but I do predict that Jake will end up living with Trig. Trig's going to get custody of Jake. I also said a while back that Jake might have to kill Douda to save Trig, because Douda is coming after Trig. If you guys remember at the end of the first episode, Trig robbed Douda's people, and I just feel like it's gonna be coming back on Trig. You know, he's gonna have to watch his back, and Jake might have to kill Douda or somebody else to protect Trig, his brother. And I just feel like Jake eventually is gonna catch a body. That's just my opinion. We already know on this show, Lena Waithe does not paint a good picture of any black men, including the kids, except for Papa. Papa is the only one that really seems like he's all good. But as far as Kevin and Jake goes, you know, Jake used to run the streets and he used to do all kinds of bad shit. Kevin's smoking weed, he's talking back to his mom and everything. There's just no depiction of any good black men on the show, including the kids. Papa's probably the best black young man on the show. Now, when it comes to Keisha, I think she's gonna keep the baby. That's my opinion. I think she's gonna keep this baby. I really predict that she's gonna end up having second thoughts about it. She's really gonna think about it, and she's gonna decide that she wants to keep this baby because the baby is part her. You know, she didn't really help make the baby. She was forced into doing this. You know, Amari raped her and molested her, and it's a really bad situation for Keisha, but she still is going to realize that that baby has her DNA, and I think that's what's going to make her decide to keep the baby. It's just going to suck because she's not going to be able to go to college. She's not going to be able to fulfill her track career and everything. So it's going to mess up a lot of things for Keisha. But I just feel like in the type of show that we're watching, The Chi, you know, it has so much drama constantly that I feel like going the route of Keisha keeping the baby, I feel like that's to keep the most drama on the show as possible going into season 4. You know, the show has to have drama, and if Keisha were to just get an abortion, then that would make the storyline boring, and I just feel like they want to spice it up a little bit. So she might end up deciding to keep the baby, and then like months later on down the road, when she's like 4 or 5 months pregnant, then she may decide that she doesn't want to keep the baby anymore, but it might be too late. So that's just what I predict when it comes to Keisha. I think she's going to decide to keep the baby. I think she's going to go there to get the abortion, and then at the last minute she's going to be like, no, I want the baby. I'm not even going to come up with any predictions when it comes to Douda and Camille, because I don't know if they're going to wrap this storyline up with the mayor and everything this season. They might end up letting that bleed into season 4. But I do think that Douda will end up winning the mayor spot. That is, if he doesn't go to jail for whatever in those documents. I feel like Lena Waithe doesn't really want to be on the screen that much, so I just feel like she's not going to win that mayor spot. I feel like she just wanted to do a cameo in a few episodes and that's it. Because the creators of these shows never really want to be in their show like that. Like Lena Waithe actually made an appearance, but Courtney Kemp, she said she would never even think about being on Power. She doesn't like cameras and stuff like that. There are some creators of shows that love being on camera, but you know, I feel like it's their job to just stick to the story, to the writing and everything. I feel like them actually trying to be on the show and acting themselves is creating a lot more work for them. So I feel like Lena Waithe doesn't really want to be on the show a whole lot more. I just feel like Douda is gonna secure that mayor spot. Now my last prediction, man, is that your boy Reg is gonna show up in some type of way, because he's been teasing for so long now on Instagram, on Twitter, his little tweets, his Instagram lives and everything. He's been saying stay tuned, stay tuned. He's been saying that since the beginning of season 3 of The Chi. So I think he's gonna show up in some type of way, you know, whether he's alive and he's staying in Kankakee at Trig's old house or whatever. You know, Trig might know that he's alive. Or it could just be a flashback. You know, it could flash back and actually show what happened with Reg when he got shot. And I think that would be a dope idea if they were to just flash back as soon as Reg got shot and Big Mike picked him up. I feel like they should just show us what happened. And if they actually do that, then I'll be satisfied with it, because, you know, they'll actually show us what happened with him. They'll actually show us that he died and everything. We actually want to know what happened when Big Mike picked him up and ran off with them. If they give us a flashback of that and show us what happened, then I'll be satisfied. I feel like they might do that. But those are all my predictions for The Chi Season 3, Episode 10. This is the season finale, and it's going to be a fire one, man. I hope they get a Season 4. I really do. What do you guys think about the season finale of The Chi? Comment down below. What do you think is going to happen? Comment your thoughts, theories, predictions, everything down below. Tell me what you think for the season finale, and also tell me what you think might happen going into season 4, if there is one. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all more of the Chi content in the future. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help support the channel, I got links in the description to do so. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.